Alrighty, boys and girls, back at it. Day 2 on the 170. Just mixed up some AMSOIL 2-stroke Sabre oil for the oil and gas mixture, because it is 2-stroke, as we know. So I got this thing tore apart. I took the clutch off, the clutch drum, and you can see it's loaded with garbage. Get a good view of this. I don't know if we get a good view of that or not. Anyway, it's loaded up. Take my word for it. You can see it. It's got a ridge of junk inside there. A little bit of junk in there. So I'm going to clean that up. What I'm going to do real fast, I'm going to put this sexification on here. This little, well, what do they call it? Dog? We're going to put a new saw dog on it. And I'm going to try this out. This is a side adjust kit. I'm a little bit leery. I'm not too fond of the plastic it's made out of, but let's give it a try. So I'll be popping this out and putting that in its place. So that's what I'm going to do. There's a bunch of videos on how to do this online, but I'm going to try to pop that out. We're going to test it and see if it works. We'll save this, and if it doesn't work, we'll put it back, right? We got to give it a shot. So this is it, just at jungle store junk, right? So I know this kit is available from Stihl if you're interested in using a Stihl genuine product. I think the premise behind this build is to go as cheap as we can and to make it, you know, affordable. Because these saws they were cheap. I don't know what the going price is now, but I bought a brand new one for $199 with the case. So there you go, right? I don't know what they're going for now, but they're probably more expensive than they were before. But let's get back on this and we'll see how it goes. Stand by. All right, got you set up on the tripod today, so it'll be a little less aggravating while we work on this. So some of you guys get aggravated. Let's see if we can work this the original tension adjuster out of there. It looks like it just pops out. Not having done this before, does it just pop out? I don't care. It feels like it does. Yeah, it appears to. Let's see, getting underneath there is going to be tricky. There we go. Okay, so what we see here, we could just take the scrunch and pop it out. I'll blast this out and then I'll come back to the video. All right, I got that cleaned out. So let's go and put this new part in a clean hole. And, oh, that's weird. That is weird. Did that come with a screw? Yeah, that's supposed to be held in with a screw. That just pops in and out. Stand by, I'm going to go check. I'm going to go check something. Oh, there it goes. Pops all the way in. But the bar, well, it can't come out because the bar's going to hold it in, right? Or can it? Stand by, let me have a look at this. All right, back at her. I've got here a, what do you call it? What you call here, this is a Amazon replacement drum. I'm going to try it because I've never used them before. So I want to give it a try, see how it works. The comparison between the two. For all intents and purposes, that's your original. That's your aftermarket. They're pretty close. You know, I'm gonna go out on hazard to guess that these are probably made in the great land of China. So it came with a bearing. This bearing appears to be okay. So if we look at these bearings, we can see there's a little spot between each roll, and that's the grease reservoir in my mind. So what I did, the only difference is this has slightly less rolls. So, but I filled that up with grease. You can see where that's filled. I use white lithium. And you're welcome to use any grease you want, but I tend to use white lithium. So let's get this together. This was all cleaned out. I washed this out with brake clean, blew it all down. The brake clean just not any good anymore. I'm telling you, it's junk. It's not cutting the mustard. Of course, you have to have the brake drum off. Now that feels good. So that's rolling okay. So that's the first thing. Comes with a new washer, because why not? Oh, I got to make sure. I forgot one thing, boys and girls. I'm not in the pump. So let's pull this back. I'm going to try to find the pump slot. Let's get an idea where it is first. The pump is down here. It's right here. And I showed you that in the first video. That's where you got to... Am I on it? Sometimes it's so friggin' hard to tell. Well, it moved up there. Erica, what's the quick and easiest way to make sure you're on this? She'd know for sure. Let's check and see if the washer fits good. Yeah, that's on it because the washer fits good and there's room for my C-clip, which also is brand new. Come with that kit. So we'll pop that on. Oh yeah, I got her. Didn't lose any digits. That's also handy. So I'm saving this. We're going to save that. We're going to put this on. I think I got to get this on first. That's the bling bling. Stand by, get an Allen key. Okay, so it's a 4mm. What did I do with the thing? Where'd it go? The dog's already on. Never mind. It's a 4mm Allen wrench. You need to do this. I don't recommend power tools for this. You can if you want, but you do you and I'll do me. And I'll go on nicely. Because we're here. These are cheap too. I think I got 2 for under $10. And this plastic stuff that, this stuff I'm working on my, never mind, cleaning lady. So this plastic thing here that Stihl puts on, I mean, what's the point? That isn't going to help you work through a log. Maybe because they don't want you to, who knows. Okay, that's nice and snuggy. And that's nice and snuggy. Get this out of the shot. That's terrible. Okay, so we've got our aftermarket clutch drum on there. We've got our aftermarket blade tensioner or bar chain tensioner. And this is the bar I'm using on here. Also part of Amazon. It is the 14-inch 043 gauge. Well, that's 43 thou. 3/8 pitch, 50 drive length. That's what goes on there. So we'll get that. Okay, got a nose sprocket. Oh, look at that. There's something that you don't see on the Stihl OEM. Like, the reason why I'm doing this, guys, ladies, gentlemen, friends, neighbors, loved ones, is because you can't afford to fix this saw with OEM parts. If you had to buy the drum, the bar, the chain, air filter, like, you might as well throw the saw in the garbage because these parts, this is $100 for the bar from Stihl up here in Canada. I bought one of these for $199. So you tell me, after I buy the drum, the bar, the chain, that's the price of a brand new saw. So that kind of is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so that will be nicely retained. No doubt about that. Okay, let me get this on. I have the chain here. And like I told you guys, I bought a bag of scrunches because I'm tired of looking for them. That's just one thing that annoys me, is having to hunt down the scrunches. That's the chain we're going with. Came with the bar. It was a kit. That's $65, I think. So bar and chain for just about half the price of just the bar from Stihl. And I'm not knocking Stihl, but the replacement parts are just ludicrous sometimes for some things. So let's see what we got going here. Can I get this untangled? Oh, apparently no. Oh, there's a first. Okay, so what do we know? That is a beautiful looking chain. That's what we know. And that's an 810. So we're going to put it on the bar, if you can see that, you guys. There, going in the groove nice. And I got to get this done today because I got so much to do. There's a big surprise coming for the channel. Hopefully things are going to be a little bit different. We'll see how it goes. We got some huge projects in the making. I think Jake's going to start a new channel. Ooh, this is sharp. Yes. Be nice when this chain breaks in. It'll be a little less stiff. Okay, so where are we at? I gotta get her. Get her out. Okay. Alright, so the pin's way ahead. So we gotta move that pin way back. Is it the other way? No, I'll go this way. No, okay, what's going on here? Alright, so far this is working like poop. I don't like it. Let me look here, see what the hell's going on. I don't like it so far, so that's supposed to drag along. Oh, listen to that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't know why they sell these without the screw, but it needs a screw. Let me grab another screw. It works nice when I'm pushing it all the way in. Stand by, because I'm going to grab a screw. All right, bad news. This is shit. Pardon my language, but no good. I'm not dicking around with that. That just looks like it's going to be an aggravation all the time. So you know what? You want to be an aggravation all the time? It's not going in. They didn't give you a screw. I was going to use the screw from the extra dog point bar that I got. The extra lathe or saw dog that I got. Because it came two in a pack, but the screw will not fit. It's much too long. I gotta see, I gotta drive this way back. So this is why you want a front adjustment, because this gets to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So this should be, yeah, it's loosening. I mean, once your bar's on, it's probably not that big of a deal, right? And the Stihl product does work smooth, that white plastic junk. I knew that plastic was going to be too soft. So I said, you know what? That's it. No, not going to work. So, you know, life's too short to beat yourself up over something. Okay. There we go. So, the chain is started. Let's see if we can get a little bit of tension in there so it don't fall off. My head in the shot. Magical new Taiwan or Chinese Taiwan. See how old I am, you guys? Because we used to make, you know, get stuff from Taiwan all the time, right? And then, okay, that's good enough for now. You know, it's not going to fall apart. So there it is. So that gives you 810 bar, 14-inch, 043 pitch. That's what we're going with. We did test this. Okay, I got a mess to clean up here. I'll be right back. Nicely cleaned up. Good to go. Let's throw that on. Look at how nice that looks, eh? Doesn't that dog look beautiful? And then we have our beautiful bar nuts. There's a lost opportunity right there, boys and girls. Just mention something in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. this chain will break in pretty quick, I'm assuming, right? So it's going to change fast. And just give them a little bit of snugness. Okay, I can feel that now. And we'll turn that. And we'll get the chain tension set. Get her set right. Nice. See, she's stiff as all heck. There you go. Worked it around a little bit, right? Because she is stiff, and we opened up a gap at the bottom of the chain. So there you go. When you tighten your chain, work it around a little bit. My head in the shot, work it around a little bit, because if you go in cutting wood, you're going to be loose right away. We don't want that. Because I can pull the chain right out of the bar right now. Okay. It's going to take a while for this chain to break in. Okay, I'm going to give her a little more. I'm lifting up on the bar at the same time. Okay, that'll be good for just a break in. And then once it's broken, we can readjust the bar again. I'm lifting up the whole time right here, pushing up on the bar. Because we know when the bar sags and we set the chain tension, as soon as we go into cutting wood, it's going to push its way up and the chain immediately becomes loose. Okay. So, there it is. It's got the bar on. Got a new air filter in there, new spark plug. I ordered some caps. We'll see how that goes. It's still a little bit dirty, but you know what? 10 minutes of running, it's going to be dirty anyway, right? That's what I say. So, where are we at for fuel? It's low. It's empty. This is what we got to deal with, this child safety crap, right? Sorry, I'm off shot, but you don't need to see me doing that. So that's full. And then we'll get some magical bar oil in there. Now, the one thing I can say is I wish that Amsoil sold the bar oil in a bigger jug. Gave us a little bit of a discount. That would be nice, but they don't. Okay, here we go. Ice cold saw. And I'm going to move you guys over here so I don't smack you. Sorry about that. Second pull, she lights. can see how the chain broke in right away. Oh yeah, that was not good. I stepped on my bearing. Oh well, need another one. You can see how the chain right away loosened off. I'll get you in the shot there. Okay, let's see. Can you see that right away? Right? Because that's broke in now a little bit. And I watched the oil crawling along the bar, so I know I'm oiling good. So let's get some more tension in this blade. So that's a brand new chain. And I probably anybody's chain is going to give you the same thing, right? You got to work it. So as soon as it fell, it did tighten up. Let's take the tension out of it. Oh yeah, that's way too loose. Let's give her a quarter turn. See what happens. I don't think a quarter turn's gonna do it. Hope my head's not in the shot. No. Well, maybe yeah. I was right. Quarter turn. Yeah. Just snaps back. Get that cranked up. Try to do two things at once and try not to cut yourself on the chain. Get that nice and snug. Look at that. Can you see that? I even got the logos out. So there you go. Well, that makes any difference to you. And I can walk the chain by hand. Now I'm assuming first cut we're going to have to stop, readjust the chain, make sure that it works good in here, because out there we don't want any trouble. So we want this to run trouble free. There you have it. Used MS170 off of Marketplace. We put on a new bar, a new chain, new drum, because we're trying this stuff out. Unfortunately, the side chain adjuster didn't work. I'm going to try to find another one, and we'll see how that goes. You hear it does run the very best. So I'm thinking this one's going to be good. And we'll call this video done until we'll get out and test it. And we'll test this. I have a brand new one that we just bought, and we'll test the brand new one against this one that has the obviously aftermarket parts on it, and we'll see how that goes. And just so you guys know, it's tough to get parts where I'm located, so that just aggravates things a little bit more. Stand by for 1 second. I made mention of the little bonus, and that's this, the grease gun. Can you see that? Maybe I'll get you centered in the shot. I'm pumping grease into the nose bar. Okay. So our nose bar will be greased. Oh, you sharp bugger. It's got a hole on each side. So feel free to use both holes, front and back. So we make sure. That's this baby here. I got to figure out how to refill this. I'm thinking maybe this comes apart. Don't know. Maybe it's filled only once for life. Who knows? We'll find out. Anyway, I don't know where I bought that. Some store. And that's a grease gun for the nose bar. So there you have it. She's good to go. I'm going to close the video now. Thanks, friends, neighbors, loved ones, for tuning in again. Please feel free to leave a comment. Please feel free to like the video if you do. And if you want, subscribe, become a member. You can also become a member on the channel. And for all you guys that want the dipstick for the errands, you'll get a free dipstick and a sticker when you become a member. Plus, you'll have access once we get rolling to some better videos that'll be members only, or a preview, you know, depending on how things go. Yeah, we're looking at different things that we can do for the members. So Jake's working on some different projects to hand out to the members, the 3D printed stuff. So we're working on a few different things, and he'll be showing you that. So anyway, I'm going to close the video. Thanks again. It's a Sunday. I'm going to go home and have breakfast, and we're calling this one done. See you soon. Check back often. Put the notification bell on. Like, subscribe. And yeah, you won't miss anything. See you soon. Bye now.